some of your favorite athletes that you look up to? And it could be a boxer, it could be a basketball player.
Oh man, boxing. Oh, I don't know if I want to talk boxing. You're gonna break my heart, man. Most of them break my heart.
Okay, how about Julio Cesar Chavez?
Oh, he was an animal until Oscar came and just took his heart.
Was that one of your favorite fights?
My favorite fighter of all time is Julio Cesar Chavez, my dad's hometown, Culiacan, Sinaloa. So I've always looked up to him. I remember being 8, 9 years old when Oscar beat him the second time. He beat him so bad that it was in between rounds that Julio Cesar Chavez just didn't come out. He's like, enough is enough.
I saw that fight the other day.
I think it was 1996. I want to say I was probably 10, 11 years old. I remember exactly where I was at. I was at my grandma and grandpa's house. My grandpa's passed away 31 years ago. And I remember we used to get together and watch all the fights as a family. And I remember my cousin, her name is Jessica. She's a shout out to her. She's getting married.
Shout out to Jessica.
And she was in love with Oscar de la Hoya because he was a pretty boy. Who wasn't, right?
Yeah.
All the girls.
I think everybody
loved him. And she was in my face yelling and screaming and just happy rooting for Oscar. And I was sitting there 10, 11 years old just crying because my idol had just got his ass kicked for the whole world to see.
Yeah, I mean, his record, we're going to put that up right now. Cue the record. What was his boxing record? It was like,
I believe it was like 105-6 or something like that.
Yeah, we're going to put that up right now.
To Oscar. Yeah, but, you know, it's funny the way things work out because now I'm blessed to be able to work through SOA Marketing and yourself, Mark, with Oscar de la Hoya and his company, Golden Boy Promotions. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Oscar.
One of our great clients. Yeah, Oscar and everybody at the Golden Boy HQ. They're all super cool, like family now. And, you know, it's funny. It's just, I never thought that we would have been able to service Oscar de la Hoya.
Isn't it funny how life works out that way? Like, who would have thought you would have been working for a person that you looked up to? Years later, you have a marketing company, and now you're doing stuff for Oscar de la Hoya.
Yeah, it's crazy the way that works. And we're able to, you know, make some really nice stuff and gear for them and for all the fans. And custom collection that we've made for Oscar with some of the ring t-shirts he's been wearing lately. They're super cool. Everybody's asking about them. And
you actually work with other boxers as well, right?
Correct, yeah. Work with Alexis Rocha, has a fight coming up March 30th at YouTube. Sugar King, Johnny Cañas, you know, up-and-coming prospect. Has a lot of upside to him if he stays out of trouble. We have George Chavez that just won last week at the Commerce Casino.
Yeah, I seen George, and he was pretty impressive fight. And Eric Tudor, I saw Eric Tudor too.
Yeah, Eric Tudor's a guy that I've been sponsoring the last 2-3 fights. Great looking kid, great athlete, hardworking. He's based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So
yeah, I think he has a promising future.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Eric
definitely.
Tudor. In terms of SOA Boxing, where do you see SOA Boxing going?
You know what? SOA Boxing had just started as pretty much a hobby to get me away from my day-to-day stuff, and it's turned into a business now that it's a very sought-after business because there's a lot of people that are in boxing. As you know, there's different levels to it. There's club level and then there's elite. When I mean club, I mean it's the guys that just want to fight, you know, because they like to fight. It's not necessarily their life and how they make money off of it. And when we get to the elite level, you have like the Golden Boy fighters of the world, the Matchroom fighters, the Zanfer, you know, the big top rank guys. That's where the money makers are. But, you know, there's different levels to boxing.